Lovely. Uh-oh. You know, some
Haunted.
days technology is just a thing. So we're going to start that again. I think everyone saw us moving our mouth and didn't hear a damn thing. So hi, welcome to Meme of the Month. Oh, that's fine. We're going to have some fun tonight with pumpkin spice season. And we will start again just having our cast introduce themselves as themselves and tell us a little bit about the character they're going to play. So take it away, Rebecca. Again.
Yay! Okay, I'm Rebecca, Bomb Fancier Mimic for Hire on the internet, and tonight I'm playing Pearl Walker, who is a charming 17-year-old girl who's totally into ice skating and maybe violent. She's really into her extracurriculars, so she doesn't have a lot of free time.
Mm.
And E.
Hi, I'm E, known around the internet as Haul Away. I will be playing Pumpkin Patch owner, 20-something lesbian Genevieve Kirby Carissa. We'll see where that goes.
All right. And Alondra.
Hello, I am Alondra, aka Lady Bedivere. And I always have to cough in the same place in my intro. Tonight I am playing Maggie Giles. You know that weird kid who clearly knows about a lot of cool things but is a little unsettling and you don't really want to sit with her at lunch? Maggie is what happens when that kid grows up, disappears to Las Vegas for like 5 years, and then moves home with a glow up and even creepier weirdness behind her eyes.
Lovely. And Katie.
Hello, I'm going to be playing River, and River is a late teens weird kid. They kind of think that they own the corner market on weird, but truthfully, like, there's at least one in every like generational class of a high school. So obviously, like, there are two in this group. Like, there's just one that's got like a couple of more years seniority on me. So I'm sure they're going to figure out that they're not actually the weirdest kid or the know-it-all when it comes to the weird on this adventure. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. And now for everyone's favorite part of Monster of the Week. We're going to figure out how these folks know each other. So I will let you know that we are setting our adventure today at the Kribisa Organic Pumpkin Farms. At least that's where we're beginning. It is just outside of Meme Town, so you are all familiar with Meme Town at least. Some of you probably went to Meme Town High School. And so we're going to start with Rebecca. You've got a list of ways that you can know each of the other characters and just go down the line and let us know, how do you know each of these folks? You can ask them the question and have them respond.
Can I make it up, or do they get to make it up if I ask them?
You get to decide which of the relationships it is from your list, and they get to give you details about it.
Okay, so with E, I'm just going to go down the list. You are close relations. Tell them exactly how you're related.
You are my cousin on my mother's side.
Okay. All right.
Is that enough?
And then Alondra, with your character, I think that it says you're a bit suspicious of them, maybe due to their unnatural powers or something like that. And I will say that I have -1 to weird, so this might be part of it.
Oh, I think you're muted.
I am. My hotkey didn't work.
Oh.
I think that makes sense. Maggie is known to kind of pop up in weird places sometimes, or not that the places are weird, but that you wouldn't necessarily expect her to be there. And you've probably seen, like, stumbled across me as you've been going back and forth to, like, the rink, like, just in the park, sitting in, like, a weird bench, reading a book and using, like, a little silver knife as a bookmark that seems to be, like, glowing. And you're not quite sure what that's about. Maybe it's it doesn't seem great, but, like, you know.
Totally weird. That'd be contraband at the school.
It's true.
And then last but not least, with Katie, with River, it says, you saved their life from a monster due to an unlikely chain of events. Tell them what?
Ooh.
You saved me or I saved you?
Maybe the real monster was the friends we made along the way.
Oh my God, that's it.
It says you saved their life from a monster due to an unlikely. I don't know, when it says you're a bit suspicious of them, is that me or you?
Yes.
Who saved who?
I think you saved River.
Okay, yeah. How did I save you, River? How did the ice skating girl?
Oh my gosh, great question. I think that there must have been, like, some kind of weird monster at the high school free skate, like where they, like, rented out, like, the skating rink, like for a fundraiser or something. And, like, I was a little too shy to, like, let go of the wall and let go around the rink, but, like, there was something, like, way too fast, like, on the ice. It definitely wasn't human. It was definitely, like, I would say some kind of ice-themed chupacabra kind of thing.
Sounds right for Meme Town. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to put that in the list for future stories.
Yep. You absolutely gave it the business.
An ice skating monster.
Yep. You saved me for sure. Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
Right. Love it. Okay. E, how do you know everyone?
Do I have to give another one to Rebecca, or are we just cousins?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you get to pick another one.
Okay. They helped you at a critical point in your quest for revenge. Tell them what you needed help with. I needed help raising funds to outfit myself with what I needed to take down these pumpkin spice poachers. And you know how to fundraise because you're in high school.
I love that.
Do I make up this story now that it's now that I'm creating the connection?
Yeah, you can figure out what does this fundraising look like? How did you manage this?
Oh, I got the kids at the elementary school. I outsourced the work. So we sold paper cups for beverages, for hot beverages. We didn't sell the beverages because kids can't or shouldn't have hot beverages. So we just sold
the cups.
The cups, the paper cups, and they were patterned, and they were branded with the pumpkin patch information.
Nice.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So how does Kirby know Maggie?
You respect their hard-earned knowledge and often come to them for advice. There's no question attached to it.
I mean, I think because we're both a little more on the adult end of the spectrum. We're out of school a little bit, but I think maybe, I think maybe I frequently show up at the pumpkin patch when I'm looking for. Maybe there's not really a clear what I'm looking for, but I, show up like, hey, can I like hang out, sort of thing, and so we've developed this kind of unusual relationship where we sit and chat and maybe have coffee, sit in the pumpkin patch, and share life advice. Mine is always tinged with some very strange warnings that don't totally make sense, but that seems fine.
Awesome. And how does Kirby know River?
They stood between you and what you needed to find out. Ask them why.
Oh. River, how did you interfere with something that Kirby needed to find out?
Oh. Shiza.
And I will remind you that the big thing tonight is the pumpkin spice poachers, so...
This is true. That would be the big one. That would be the big one. Oh gosh, do I really want to meddle in that? I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be on purpose. It could have been an accident.
It could have been an accident. Like maybe I have a idea of like that there's a cryptid or something. And so I'm trying to protect like an endangered species of little strange critter.
A Benincula who eats pumpkin spice.
All right. Freaking love that book. That was so good. Dang. Oh, I was into that. 4th grade me was very into that book. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. All right. Alondra, how does Maggie know Pearl?
I'm shaking things up a little bit based on what we've already done from what I originally thought, because I think it'll be spicier, as it were. Pearl came to me for advice, and my advice got them out of trouble. Ooh. What was the trouble that it got you out of?
Oh, I was originally slated to do community service hours at the pumpkin patch to like help with the grounds, but I also got it forged because I definitely didn't have time to volunteer. And I think that I didn't want to get in trouble with my dear cousin. So I know that you hang out there, so I think you might have helped get me out of that.
Okay. All right. And how does Maggie know Kirby?
You know about some of my dark secrets, but have agreed to keep quiet about them. It says, tell them what they know. I think we can kind of mutually... You know that the reason that I went to whatever the meme world equivalent of Las Vegas is for
it years. Absolutely exists as Las Vegas.
It's still Las Vegas.
It's still Las Vegas. I assumed. Yeah. You know the reason that I disappeared, like most people went off to college and I went to Vegas, had something to do with the thing that lives under the hills.
Ooh.
If you want to elaborate on what you know about my relationship with the thing that lives under the hills, go for it. Or don't.
The thing under the hills promised you that glow up in exchange for your firstborn child.
Oh.
Okay.
Bit of fraught road.
Oof.
Okay. And how about River? How do we know River?
There's so many good ones that work for us as being both the weird kids. River once helped me get a singular item that is now part of my secret haven. What item did you help me procure?
Oh, I helped you, like, pimp your crib?
Something like that.
Okay. Let's see. What did we need to steal from the Necronomicon or whatever? Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
If I may suggest,
Uh-huh.
I think I needed your help getting something that I knew was at the high school, but I can't get in there anymore because it would be weird for me to go back there.
Must
But
be
you could
accompanied
go
by a
back.
child.
Yeah.
That's less weird. There we go. Perfect. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. No, it was definitely one of the trophies from out of the trophy case.
Oh.
Okay.
For sure. Like, I don't know why it's probably possessed. It has some kind of strange, weird curse or residual energy hanging out on it. Maybe you banished something in, like, through a portal, and like that. Maybe the cheer trophy was like the turnkey or what have you. They're like, we can't leave that out. Like, that has to be under lock and key. Yes, Twiggy, it has to be under lock and key.
Love it.
So, who knows?
I love that.
Katie, how does River know Pearl?
Oh, gosh. Okay, let me see if I read my playbook correctly. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Like a little bit of a currently situationship, like as much of one as like teens can really have, honestly. Like, not that much of one, but like it was really, really cool how like she saved me from like absolutely eating it at the ice rink and or potentially getting eaten by that ice chupacabra monster.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, that was really cool, and I think they're really cool, and I hope that they think that I'm really cool too. We'll do that.
And Pearl, what is your take on this situationship?
You know, I imagine that this school has like 10 kids per class, maybe. I feel like there's a big
There's not a lot.
no. I feel like it's slim pickings here.
There were a lot more options before the ice chupacabra incident, but unfortunately, a lot of people moved after that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's down to clown. You know, she's charming. She's not smart, so she's available. She doesn't respectfully.
Right. Okay.
God.
So, what is River's relationship with Kirby?
Relationship with Kirby.
And again, that's
Let's
coming from
see.
that history section.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Kirby saw me use my powers for selfish or vindictive reasons once. And Kirby, why don't you tell us who the victim was, and then tell us what you did. Tell me what I did.
All right. You were in the haunted corn maze of my neighbor, Old Man Jenkins.
Oh.
And you got spooked by the chainsaw wielding clown and accidentally did a magic.
Sure. Yes, naturally. That is what one would do when one is spooked.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope. I cannot deny it.
Okay. And how do you know Maggie?
Let's see. Well, they taught me how to control my powers a little bit, or rather to the extent that I can control them at all.
Okay. Okay. Maggie, do you have any insight about how you might have done that?
I think Maggie, in a completely mundane, non-magical way, just has that particular ability as a former weird kid to immediately lock on to other weird kids and where they are at in the journey. And I think she also has enough actual weird knowledge, like mechanically capital W weird knowledge, to have maybe run across River. We're gonna say like I was snooping around the ice skating rink looking to maybe do some sort of ritual. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Stumbled into River, saw some like, you know how like teenage boys give off an aura of Axe body spray? River just gives off an aura of like pent up teenage magic that doesn't have a place to go. And I went, oh no. And so I think I started trying to like just help nudge little like, maybe you should try this. Maybe you should read this book. I liked it when I was your age, and just like trying to like voice a little bit of like subtle weird knowledge.
Gotcha.
Like a shitty back alley Giles from Buffy, which is kind of the like shitty version of what this character is based on.
Walmart Buffy.
Yeah.
Walmart Giles.
Walmart, yeah. Stripper Giles. I did come from Vegas.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've now got a bit of an idea about who these characters are and how they know each other.
All right.
We're sorry.
I am actually going to give credit where credit is due. This wasn't originally my plan, but I discovered this on the internet, and it is too good not to just tell you all about pumpkin spice based on the change.org petition to end pumpkin poaching, started by Sam Evans. Pumpkin spice is nearly ubiquitous as we approach the autumn season. As the leaves fade from green and blanket the ground, many have come to expect its distinctive aroma to pervade restaurants, coffee shops, and other places of gathering. But the routine ubiquity of this feature of fall is precisely what has blinded the world at large to the exact nature of its retrieval. That which we would call pumpkin spice is an extremely concentrated liquid, similar to the famed essential oils, extracted via a laborious and extraordinarily precise process from individual pumpkins, and chemicals present in it are what give pumpkins their unique orange coloration. Breeds of pumpkin exist which do not possess the oil, and therefore not the coloration, but these are only pumpkins in the sense that they share a superficial resemblance to pumpkins. They're usually just gourds. The amount of spice per pumpkin, even with the finest pumpkins and most finely controlled industrial methods, is often vanishingly small, so many pumpkins are required to achieve production quotas. This fact, combined with the massive marketability of products containing pumpkin spice, sometimes leads to worrying practices regarding the leftover pumpkin, known in the industry as sugar, distinguished as the common expression from spice. The sugar, as it contains effectively no spice, is of no monetary or commercial value to producers. Some dispose of it properly, often donating the remains to local composts or using it as much of it as possible in other industrial applications, such as roasted pumpkin seeds. However, most producers do not have this capacity either due to lack of demand, or as is more common due to spice's bulk production nature, excessive supply, With no avenues left to recycle the waste, it is often simply discarded. Witnesses of the discarding process, who have testified but chosen to remain anonymous, describe it in poignant terms. Recalling the cold-hearted, greedy injustice of ivory poachers, one witness describes it as chilling. Another witness said that the sugar was simply left to rot in the field.
My fields.
Your fields. It is clear, then, that we cannot simply abide this tragic state of affairs. We cannot stand blindly by any longer while such grievous injustices are treated as mere routine. We must demand the immediate responsible sourcing of pumpkin spice, and not idly. We must act. Boycott. Protest. Fight. So, clearly, the thievery of pumpkin spice has become a problem. Particularly here in Meme Town. The Kerbis Organic Pumpkin Farms have been renowned for their fantastic pumpkins, brightly colored and possessing all of the pumpkin spice. They are infamous, almost, for their quality. And yes, pumpkin spice poachers have always been somewhat of a problem. In past years, there have been small areas of the patch that have been simply drained of color, leaving these white sugar pumpkins behind, just rotting in the fields. Because really, once you've carved a couple of ghost pumpkins, what else are you going to do with them? But this year seems to be more. Kirby, you awaken. And you notice two things. First, your wife is missing.
Oh no. I'm alive.
As you go about looking for her, you find a note in the kitchen. Just held to the fridge with a magnet. A pumpkin magnet, of course.
Naturally.
And she apologizes for leaving so suddenly, but says that she may have found a clue in the case of the pumpkin spice poachers, and promises that she will return as soon as she has more information. And when you step outside to breathe in the fresh fall air and survey your pumpkin patch, you notice that nearly all of your pumpkins have been drained of spice.
My pumpkins!
What do you do?
I scream to the skies, my pumpkins!
Feels about right.
I'm gonna call Maggie, because she'll know what to do. Boop, 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 boop. Ring, ring.
Hi, what's up?
My pumpkins! My wife and my pumpkins!
Your wife and your pumpkins?
Alice is gone, and my pumpkins are white.
Okay,
Alice...
that's a lot different than where my brain first went. So okay, white pumpkins and your wife is missing.
Alice she was gone when I woke up, and my pumpkins, she said she had maybe a clue to what is happening with the pumpkins, but all the pumpkins are white.
Okay.
And she's not here.
Okay, you don't think she went after something on her own, do you?
She might have. Things were getting desperate.
Is the shotgun still in place, or did she take it with her? Because that's really telling.
I mean, I got mine.
I would like
Great,
you
I can
to
go home and get mine.
Investigate a mystery.
Okay.
See if you can't find the shotgun.
Okay. How do?
Roll your dice.
So this would be a sharp.
Cool, I have +1 sharp. Wait, how many both dice, yes?
Yes, you roll both.
5.
5. You look.
I can't find it. I can't find Alice's shotgun. I have my sawn off, but I don't know where her good one is.
Why why don't I come over? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna swing by the oubliette and pick up something on the way, and I'll be right there. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So we have Maggie headed on the way to the Kurbisa Farms. Maggie, what is this oubliette that you're swinging by? Tell me all about it.
Yeah, so I shifted up my haven slightly at the last minute because this was much funnier. I have an oubliette, which is where I can isolate things from the other realms, to make sure that, or I can isolate other things from this realm, depending on needs. I have a stash of stuff in there, and I feel like I might need stuff. The tricky part is I sort of made a mistake when I was creating like the easiest access portal to my oubliette in town here is unfortunately in a locker at the ice rink. So I think I was for maximum humor, I think I was just leaving Starbucks with my venti lemonade dragon fruit refresher in the middle of fall. And so I am chugging this on my way to, like, as I am like hustling to the ice rink, hoping that it's early enough in the morning that most people are not going to be there to see me reaching half of my body into a locker that it shouldn't fit into. And just kind of knowing someone's going to have to be there because my luck's not that good.
Well,
Damn gifted kids being there early.
I do think that our resident skater is probably there. And possibly with their situationship. I don't know. Are you the kind who would come and watch practice, River?
Yeah, like I'd be totally down to watch. I don't know if she necessarily wants an audience, but like if given the opportunity, like I would totally be down. Yeah, like I think it's really cool how she like carves it up. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Pearl is totally down. I think that she is old enough to appreciate attention, but maybe not self-aware enough not to conflate attention or interest with anything with substance, maybe. So she appreciates it. She loves fans. She loves people who are invested in the sports, including but not limited to ice skating.
All right, I love it. So, Maggie, as you roll up to the ice rink, it's not empty. There aren't as many people practicing as there would be a little bit later in the day, but you do definitely spot two familiar faces, Pearl and River. Pearl is on the ice, and River, where would you be? Would you be sitting up in the stands? Would you be leaning on the boards?
I would be like, is this one of those ice rinks that like does double time for like different sports? So like, I'm going to say that I'm sitting watching Pearl practice. I'm in the penalty box. If there is,
all right,
like feet propped up on the boards.
I like it.
Like holding my drink.
Okay.
I don't know what their order is, but they went there first and got it. And now they're watching.
Okay.
Speed up.
Mm-hmm. And I think you'd probably both notice Maggie trying to sneak in.
Oh yeah, no, Maggie is not subtle.
I'm trying to be really subtle, but I'm also moving really fast. And there's also the fact that I have like a weird necklace thing that's always tucked into my shirt, but always glowing through it regardless. So it's just like the weird, like extra light source that illuminates.
Got a little bit of like magic show / Vegas flair with you at all times. So.
An unfortunate side effect of the glow up is that it was an occult glow up, so I just always draw a little bit of extra attention, even though I didn't want that as part of the deal.
There you go.
Love it. So what do you do when you spot her coming into the ice rink?
She is going to skate backwards towards River because she's less weird.
I'll take it. I will
Yep.
take it. Yep. Yep.
I think if I kind of, I think I clock it. I clock that you guys must have clocked me, and so I just try to give you the friendly, like, "Hey, no problem," wave. But you do see me just like book it to the locker room.
Yeah, no, River definitely like zeroes in on that. Like I was watching the pretty girl skate, but now I'm like, weird sensei is doing something weird.
She would
Okay.
also notice this.
Yeah.
River, do you need help across the ice to get over there to whatever that weird stuff was? Because
Yeah, that the most expeditious way. Yep. 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 Here we go.
she will be really gracious and very kind, like you've never skated in your life, and she will be so helpful to get you over there safely.
I appreciate it. Yes, I would. I appreciate it if you would shepherd me safely, or get me one of the little stand walkie thingies that the little junior babies use in their skating class. Please and thank you. Thank you. Cool. Okay. I'm just putting my hands out carefully.
She'll just help with arms out. You don't need one of those. I can support both of us. I've done partner practice before. We have to
cool.
work out with the weight sometimes, so this is no big deal.
Okay. This works for me too. Cool. Yeah. Uh-huh. It's fine.
Fantastic. So you managed to flirt your way across the ice. And it is a quick few steps to get to the locker room. What do they see, Maggie, when they walk in?
It's a top locker, like a top corner, and you literally see just like ass and legs hanging out as I am halfway full-bodied into this locker. And at my feet, as I'm like, you even probably see a hand like drop a book out behind me and then disappear back in. And at my feet, there is let's go for maximum humor again. It's a tuba case, too huge to have fit in this locker. Several books, a handful of like weird colored rocks, and I have to double check what else is on this list. And some funky little bags that look like the little like herb sachets that your mom insists on putting in all of the guest closets and like under the sheets and things to make everything smell nice. There's just a bunch of this stuff kind of like littered around, and every so often you just see an arm like chuck another book out from behind until I finally like slide out and drop down and slam the locker shut.
Wow. High capacity.
Oh, hi, River. I didn't think you were normally up here so early. Hi. Pearl, how's practice going?
It's going interesting, but question, why do you have instruments here? Like, we just need ourselves for
temperature
performance.
Control.
With
It's a lot cooler here, so I rent a locker here so that it doesn't damage the reeds.
Is that a cello case?
For the tuba?
Tuba.
For the tuba.
They're like the same thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
Anyway, good to see. I kind of like carted down scrambling, like scooping a bunch of these like little rocks and books up, and you see flips the tuba case, clicks it open, and starts shoveling things into the case with it like flipped away so you can't see what else is in there.
Wow.
I was just going to go catch up with Kirby, so I should be on my way. You kids have a great practice.
You need help out to your car?
Yeah.
I
stuff.
don't drive. I was just
You're walking it?
Yeah. I was out for my morning walk, and then I just decided, I should go check on Kirby, and yeah, okay. Look, something happened down at the pumpkin patch. We're gonna go deal with it. You all should be on the lookout and be careful because it sounds like things are happening. Like looking very intently at River with that like look of like, you know what I mean by things. So we're just gonna go try to take care of some things. Have you guys heard any rumors around the school or anything about pumpkin poachers in the area?
Are there pumpkin poachers? Is that a thing?
So, what do you mean by poaching?
Yeah.
Tapping them illegally for the spice?
That's how we get it?
Like
we get it by tapping
pumpkin? Do you not know how pumpkin spice is made? Oh, no? Man. I knew the educational system in this town was crap, but I didn't think it had sunk this far. Yeah. Okay. Pumpkin poachers are out and about. When I was in school, it was kind of sometimes a prank thing that some of the seniors would do around fall. They'd go and try to create ghost pumpkins out of the ones that they tapped the spice from because they didn't want to pay for the extra pump at the coffee shop. But apparently it's really bad down at the Kirby's farm. So I'm going to go help Kirby check it out. If you hear anything, you'll let us know, right?
Or we can go. I try my best to avoid it, but you know, I can help.
Are pumpkin poachers dangerous or like?
I would not feel comfortable asking folks your age to accompany me, but I can't really stop you if you were to happen to stop by the pumpkin patch this morning looking for pumpkins or whatever it is teenagers do at pumpkin patches these days.
You'll see Pearl taking off her skates. I will do a lot. She's like shaking her skate to carve whatever I need to there. Poachers, pumpkins, whatever I need to. Just me and my skates will get it done.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Maggie is gonna do just a little bit of the back and forth between the two of them, and then the light bulb goes on, and she just kind of like, oh, okay. I see what's happening. Great. Well, I suppose I could just walk really slowly with my tuba, and if I happen to meet you along the way, well, isn't that convenient that we're all going to the same place?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, one hand this tuba case like it weighs nothing, and edge my way out the door.
I'm loving the tuba case. All right.
The explanation will, I'm sure, come later, but for now it's just this tuba case.
All right. So you are walking out of town towards the pumpkin patch, and our two teens are following.
Mm-hmm.
Are you also walking, or do you guys have a car?
Well, now that's a great question.
I have a skateboard.
Dope. I am jogging along beside her skateboard. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Comes down the road a little red pickup truck that you see on like holiday merchandise with Kirbisa pumpkin, organic pumpkin farm painted on the side, and a very frantic Kirby at the wheel, beeping and waving and saying, "Oh my god, I knew you would be coming this way, and then I remembered you don't have a car, and here I am."
Yeah, sorry, I was getting here as quick as I could. At some point, I'm gonna talk to Old Man Jenkins about the car repo situation. I still don't know what he thinks he's doing with it, but as long as he hasn't messed with my ignition again, yeet the tuba case into the back, hop myself up into the back. I ran into River and Pearl at the ice rink. They volunteered to come along, and
Okay.
That's what I said. Look, I think it's a great idea. They can come along and, then we have somebody to call 911 if we're busy with both hands.
Ah, yes, that makes perfect sense. And Pearl knows the address.
Kind of, yeah. Are you not going to let us get in the truck too, or we have to walk?
Oh, you can hop in. Do you want a hand?
Here.
I assume I
Leans
just
over
hopped
and
into the
opens
moving
passenger door.
truck.
God.
All right. So you all do manage to pile into the truck and head back towards the farm.
We peel out.
Peel out.
110 down the road in a little red farm truck.
It's a little bit of a bouncy ride. It's fine.
Fast and Furious Meme Town Drift.
Oh, I can't wait till we do a Fast and Furious in Meme Town. Ooh, put that on the list.
We got a Trash Pandas that one. Calling it now.
Yes.
Or Crash Pandas, yeah.
Yes.
Crash Pandas.
I love it. So you do get back to the farm, and it is clear that there's been some pumpkin poaching, because as Kirby noticed earlier, the pumpkins are almost all white. There's hardly a hint of spice left in the entire patch.
Great googly moogly.
Hey, River, I told you it wasn't Baninculas. One Banincula couldn't do all this.
That's a big job for one bunny.
Are you also having a Banicula problem?
I mean, look,
No!
it was orange, and now it's not.
Did you know they're not teaching pumpkin spice ethical origins in classes anymore? We used to do that every
No
October.
one's getting Spice Ed anymore?
No.
Nah. They had a meeting about it, like, at the board meeting, like, school board. And they said that, like, that was inappropriate.
Probably putting all the money into the lacrosse program.
It's the Moms for Liberty, I know it.
It's the predatory silent lurkers among us.
Oh, God.
So now that you're back at the farm, what would you like to do?
And my wife.
I have a solution here. Like, okay, wait, what? Okay, so there's someone poaching the spice. Can we just paint them back orange?
You have no idea, Pearl. They rot so much faster with all their good spice drained from them. They're useless. They're just gonna like collapse in on themselves and turn into little white mush balls with a stem.
And they don't taste nearly as good.
I was going to
No.
ask, I was like, are they still good for, like, turning into pie, or?
No, because the spice is gone.
Oh.
You can just say it's gluten-free and people will just expect mediocrity, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. This is the thing.
Highly unethical, but not incorrect.
Fun fact, we don't have an ethics class in our school either, so I'm not here
Damn
for
it, you
that.
were right. It's the Liberty. Mothers. I hate them. Can I, now that I am here and present, can I possibly try to investigate a mystery and see if I can... I'm specifically looking for, like, either any indication of where Alice might have gone, like if she was on foot, if she grabbed the bike, like whatever, or anything else I might find in the process of that might lead me to like where the poaching culprits went. So,
All right, so go ahead and roll plus sharp.
okay. Sharp is my good stat, so math, that is a 9.
Okay, so with a 7 to 9, you can hold 1. So you can ask any of the questions under Investigate a Mystery. So,
I would like to ask, where did it go?
all right. So you're looking around. You do notice that Alice is shotgun is missing, indeed. You can find the empty rack where it usually lives. You see that the keys to the what does she drive? What does Alice drive?
Pumpkin spicicle.
Oh shit.
A bright orange Harley Davidson called the Pumpkin
Okay.
Bicycle.
All right, you see that the motorcycle keys, the keys to the Pumpkin Spicicle Harley are gone. And it's quite clear that Alice has gone somewhere that is probably some distance away. Alice tends to be one who'll walk. She likes to get her steps in every day. That is, she keeps that pedometer on. She's recording every step. She is more than 10,000 steps a day. Damn it, she is booking it. That's how she keeps her lovely athletic figure, those big strong legs. We're gonna stop describing Alice. That's fine.
No, please keep going. This is great. We all love Alice.
Yep. There's a reason Kirby married her. But yeah, so it's probably somewhere quite some distance for her to have taken the Pumpkin Spicicle. And you look at the note, and you read through the note, and you flip it over, and I think that you see some really sloppy writing on the back, and it's an address that is sort of on the other side of the mountain outside of Meme Town. So she's going through Meme Town and over the mountain on the other side, or around the mountain perhaps.
Is this
Kirby, do
mountain
you
the
know
hill
anyone
with
who
the
lives
thing
here?
under it?
Probably is.
Yep.
Oh. Kirby, are you doing business on the other side of the hill? Show the address.
You know I would not.
Would your wife? She doesn't know about the hill thing. Does she? Did you tell her?
I don't know. Well, I didn't tell her.
I mean, that wasn't an accusation. I just wanted to know who knew.
I don't know. I don't bring it up.
Okay. I think we have to go to this address. Because I think that's where Alice went.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to cause an issue for you?
He hasn't called in a minute. I think it'll be fine.
Do you have your lead-lined underwear?
Yeah, I've got my lead-lined underwear. It's in the case with the shotgun and the juju bags and everything else.
That bathroom's free. Might want to go change.
I,
We're going around the hill.
I'm supposed to have a date tonight with Jenkins. I can't just be cheating. Look, can we just find Alice? Can we just find Alice?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So are you all piling back into the truck?
River is mentally thinking through the strange details that they have been piecing together from listening to Kirby and Maggie. And none of it's looking good because we started with this hand motion and then now we're talking about lead underwear. And
Would you like to investigate a mystery? You can absolutely roll for that if you want to.
okay, I don't remember what dice I'm supposed to use.
That is 2d6 and then add your sharp.
Okay. Let's see. 2d6 and add my shirt. Okay. Okay, here we go. 2. Okay, that's 9 plus 1. 10.
So, with a 10, you can ask 2 questions from the list under Investigate a Mystery. Do you have that list pulled up, or would you like me to read them out?
It is somewhere on this page in front of my face. Let me see.
It's going to be in the sort of general hunter thing, not in the playbooks.
Oh, shiza.
No,
Then
let
I don't.
me read it to you. and then the audience will know what the questions are too.
Cool.
Because I'm pretty sure we're going to investigate more than once.
Sure.
So
yeah.
your options are: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt?
Okay.
Where did it go? What was it going to do? Or what is being concealed here? And you can ask 2 of those.
Okay. I'm going to ask, what kind of creature is it?
Okay.
And what is being concealed here?
And we're going to pass this off to Alondra, because Maggie knows what kind of creature this is that we're talking about, the thing under the hill.
The thing under the hill is some sort of like ancient earth spirit who has been living under the hill so long that he's sort of just like, he's not really malicious, he's just really kind of lonely and bored. He also definitely controls the weather. At least for like the tiny ecosystem that is Meme Town and the surrounding areas. He probably had a lot of greater influence at one point, doesn't anymore, would like to expand that. It's really hard in the modern day and age. Like, kids don't believe in the thing that lives under the hill anymore. He's only got like 6 of his 19 eyes left. It's just really sad. And what is being concealed here? There was clearly some relationship drama between Maggie and the thing under the hill at some point. And it seems like maybe this is a bad case of somebody who's not over their ex.
Like Maggie is not over the thing under the hill, or the
like
thing
Maggie ended it, and he wasn't prepared.
Oh. Surprisingly spicy heterosexual tension here. Okay. All right.
Bet you all did not think this is what you were getting on a pumpkin spice poacher meme.
Nope, sure did not. I was ready to ship you and the pumpkin farmer. I was like, here we go. And then thwarted. My
Somebody
ship
had
immediately scuttled.
Somebody had to be straight.
Thank you for
Like 6
taking that
months.
bullet.
I'll take the bullet.
Oy vey.
Maybe
just
that
making
tag was
some-
accurate after all, Danny.
Yep. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to just work with this. It's cool. So
That was how Alondra was never asked back to meme the month.
Oh, yeah. Remind me to tell you about the person that I ended up beta reading for. It's fine.
Oh.
Yay.
So, you all hop into the truck, and you head through Meme Town. No one bothers you. It's not early in the morning, but it is a weekend. And, Meme Town doesn't really get going on the weekends until well afternoon. There's just, all the rituals and stuff happen at night, a lot of it after midnight, so most people are still in bed from the Friday night rituals, and it's fine. So you get through town, no problem. You get to the hill, and, you're definitely feeling something. Maggie, you're getting the vibes. And you can feel the earth sort of just vibrating a little. Are you going over the hill or around it? Over the hill.
Kirby would know to take the long way, even though
Okay.
she's worried about her wife.
Let's check and see if it looks like, which way it looks like Alice went. If we see obvious tracks of the pumpkin bicycle, like cutting up the hill, Maggie's willing to maybe take the risk, because I don't want Alice to be in danger. And I don't think the hill's going to be the danger to Alice. I'm more worried about who would live on the other side of the hill? Meme Town is right here.
Okay. You do see tracks, just from your previous investigative mystery. I'll let this one continue. You see tracks that seem to go around the hill.
Okay.
So you do follow the road around the hill. The entire time, Maggie, you're very aware
A kind of way.
that
Yeah.
he is aware. And you might be wishing you'd put on the lead underwear, but that's... it's fine for now. It's fine.
Okay.
And it takes a while to get around the hill. Probably an hour or so. It's a long ride. But you get around, and it's nowhere near the size of Memetown. Memetown is fairly substantial. But there's a little tiny town, a village, a hamlet perhaps, at the foot of the hills.
Census designated area.
Yes. Yes. And you get into the town. You follow the road. It goes right through the center of town. It turns into Main Street because that is what you're going to call the road that comes from the main
Singular road.
Obviously, yeah.
Yes. And there are 3 cross streets: 1st Avenue, 2nd Avenue, and 3rd Avenue. And you turn onto 3rd Avenue because that was the address listed on the back of the note. And you drive just a few blocks because there aren't very many blocks to go. And oddly enough, the streets are 1st Street, 2nd Street, and 3rd Street. So you get to the corner of 3rd Street and 3rd Avenue, and you find the address that you were looking for. And it is a very small house. It looks to be probably the size of a single wide trailer. But it's not a trailer, it's a house. It's got wooden siding, and it's painted a bright orange color, much like the color of the pumpkins before they lost their spice. And out in front of it, you see the pumpkin spicicle.
The spicicle.
Are the keys still in the ignition?
They are not.
No.
Okay, maybe that's a good sign. Maybe that means she parked it intentionally.
I mean, the kickstand's down. That is a good sign.
All right. So you have located, potentially, Alice.
Are there other vehicles in front of this? Not a trailer?
There are
Manufactured home?
several bicycles. And actually, thinking about it, you've only seen bicycles in the town so far. Not that you've explored a lot of it, but there's not a lot to explore. But everyone had bicycles in front of their homes rather than cars or trucks or other vehicles.
Is this frickin' Twin Peaks?
I don't know, I haven't
So
watched
I'm
that
thinking
recently
it's
enough.
a lot of
Biscuit.
blonde white women. No offense.
Like, wait, are we in Canada? I need to check where we are.
As we were driving through, again, this very tiny, census indicated area or whatever we've decided it is, did we see anything that looked blatantly like an identifiable business? Like, was there like an obvious like grocery store or coffee shop or
Starbucks.
When you drove down Main Street, there was an IGA grocery store.
Oh, okay.
And beside that, there was the First National Bank. Not of any place, just the First National Bank. But beside that was, there aren't very many buildings, but there was also the First Baptist Church, because that is in every town. And there was a Starbucks. And that's all there seemed to be for business.
Did the Starbucks have a drive-through? in this town of bicycles?
I'm going to say yes. But there was no one in it.
Okay.
There were some bikes parked outside of Starbucks.
Are there any people around? Or is it just kind of eerily quiet?
You saw a few people going in and out of the grocery store, someone going into the Starbucks. But it
like
is
here at
quite
the house.
At the house, it is quiet. There's no one.
I should have done this in the first place. I'm going to try calling Alice.
Okay. Look, we make bad choices when we're panicking.
It's 2024. We have cell phones. We can call them.
All right, so go ahead and try calling Alice. And it takes a couple of rings, but she picks up. Kirby, why are you calling me?
Where are you?
I'm investigating. I told you I'd be back. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Outside.
Outside where?
Outside the pumpkin house.
You shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't either.
Well, I know that now. Go home, Kirby.
No. The pumpkins. Our pumpkins are spiceless.
I know.
It's just sugar left.
I'm working on a solution.
Oh, I brought backup. I don't know why I'm whispering.
I gotta go. They're gonna get mad. And she hangs up.
They? Who's they? Alice? Gang, there's a they, and Alice is worried about upsetting them. We gotta go. We gotta go in the spice house.
Okay.
And Kirby's already like opening the door and grabbing the sawn off and.
All right. And as you are heading into the spice house, we are going to take a brief break. I need to refill my beverage. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Please hang out and see what happens when they go to the spice house. hello, and welcome back. When we left off, the gang had traveled through Meme Town, around the hill, and to the town that was not very large. They navigated to the corner of 3rd Avenue and 3rd Street and found a pumpkin spice colored house where Kirby called Alice to find out that Alice may be trapped inside the house or not, or making a poor life decision or a deal with someone questionable. We're not entirely sure, but Kirby is gonna go save the wife. So when we left off, we were busted into the spice house. Tell me what happens. What are we doing?
Oh man.
I would like to break down the door.
All right.
Well, let me check to see if the door is locked.
It seems to be locked. Yes.
I break down the door.
I would like you to act under pressure, please, so you can roll
Okay.
cool.
5.
5. Does anyone
But a
want
different
to help
combination
out?
from the other 5 I had.
I will see if I can help out. I'm not very cool, but I will try.
Actually,
Is it
2? A help out is not going to end up helping because that'll only give a +1, unless 2 of you want to help out. If 2 of you want to help bust down the door, you can roll your plus cools.
Let me fail. It's fine.
Okay. Well,
It'll be funnier.
you go to bust down the door. You go shoulder first, and you bounce off the door and land on your ass.
Jeez.
Oh, Kirby. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Let's not do that. Let's not do it that way.
Oh man.
Maybe now's the part where we creep around and peek in windows.
Ooh, window creeping. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm always down for a creep.
All right. So you start window creeping and looking around. You know what? I will let you roll investigate a mystery if you would like.
Ooh.
I would love to investigate a mystery.
Let's see.
10.
10.
5, 6, 7.
Okay. So with a 10, you can hold 2, so you can ask 2 questions from the list. And with the 7, you can ask 1, so...
Okay.
I would like to ask, what is being concealed here?
Okay, as you are looking around, the windows seem to mostly be closed. There are curtains in front of a lot of them. There is one that has blinds. And that one with the blinds, you can tell they have a cat. And you're able to see through a little bit there. As the cat owners just smirk. We know what this is. Yes. And inside, you see a kitchen or maybe a laboratory.
Oh,
But there
shit.
are jugs and jugs of an orange liquid.
Oh, no. It's an
Oh,
illegal
no.
pumpkin spice laboratory.
Oh god. It's literally a spice house.
Mhm.
Your wife is alone in a spice house.
Yeah, I'm quite concerned.
Oh my
What
god.
are they? Are they experimenting on it? Are they cooking it? Like, what's happening?
How about I find out by asking what can it do?
All right. At first you think it's just the extract. It looks like the spice you're used to pulling from your leftover pumpkins, because you don't just use your pumpkins for spice. your pumpkins have a lot of purposes in life, but the ones that don't sell, you do extract those. And so it looks very similar to what you're used to. Except there's one bigger jar in the corner. And it looks like it's like a gallon size instead of more of a pint jar. And it's got a lid on it that has this extra little thing sticking out of it. And as you're watching, it sort of bubbles a little.
There's like an extra little thing and it's bubbling. Is this pumpkin spice meth?
I think it might be pumpkin spice moonshine. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Maggie's got it. It is.
All those years in Vegas, I learned a lot of things.
A notoriously rural town of Vegas.
You can make anything in a Vegas bathtub with the right ingredients.
Yeah, it appears to be pumpkin spice shine.
Harvest moonshine.
Was Alice in distress? Did she seem like she was trying to confront them about the poaching, or do you...
She sounded like she was hiding.
Okay.
She was whispering.
Okay. Diversion time? Do we create a diversion? See if we can get somebody to open the door, and then somebody else can sneak in and look for Alice? Who's good at diversions?
Oh, I can be.
All right.
I believe that to a terrifying degree.
What do you,
still have one, right?
am I allowed to bring some of the pumpkin spice moonshine with me though for it? Or should I leave that here?
You are 17.
I'm not going to drink it. I'm not going to drink it. I was going to find a rag and a lighter. And
Yeah.
Can we work on getting Alice out of the house before we burn down the house?
Listen, they make their cocktails however they want. I do it my way. Everyone goes home happy.
Yeah.
Now,
Except for the homeowner here. Possibly.
just to be clear, the shine is inside the house, the locked house. So you would have to get into the house to get to it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the only barrier that I'm hearing to the plan where she gets to set stuff on fire is just getting her in the room with the still.
And getting Kirby's wife Alice out of the house before any fire happens. Yes, two parts to this game.
My beloved wife is being number one.
My other aunt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your cousin by marriage.
Oh yeah. Something. I don't know. Is it second cousin? I don't know. Cousin-in-law?
It gets confusing out here in Meantown.
It does.
This family tree is a wreath. I don't know.
God. Okay. So what I'm noticing about the room with the still is that we're looking in the window. Alice does not appear to be in this room. Yeah?
No. There is one still in the far corner, but there are a lot of jars of the pumpkin spice. Like,
Okay.
you would guess probably everything that was extracted from the farm is in this room. It's worth a lot.
Cool. Is there a back door to this room? Like, are we at a part of the house where there's a back door, or is this just a room with windows, or?
There is a back door. It doesn't seem to lead into this room specifically, but there is a back door. And you are welcome to try it if you would like.
Would you care to try the back door first, or would you like a boost through the window?
I will try to check it out because I have. Don't worry, I'll check it out.
Excellent.
Which gives me XP. So
Awesome.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you go check it out. And that back door is unlocked.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So she is going to see if she has a satchel. I'm going to say that she probably maybe has some of those paper cups left.
Yep. Okay.
And she's going to try to sell it to her cousin aunt's second cousin. I don't know what their distinction is of this family situation town.
No, it's a situation ship. Fully different vessel.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so she's gonna go in, and I think would River follow her? Do you think if she went in, or
If you want backup, River's gonna follow you.
okay? So a River, I think that we should maybe give them a show, or maybe like pose a problem or be the problem. I don't know.
Very good
We
at
have
being
many
a problem.
options here.
Mhm.
So it's the cousin's wife and an unknown person. Do we know who else is in here? I don't know.
No.
I think. Do you have any weapons on you? This is the first step.
That is a great question. Does River be packing? Let's see. Probably not anything super helpful in this moment. Oh my god. Oh, gear. I get to choose. I get to choose 2 normal weapons and any magical items or amulets that I use to invoke my powers. Okay. I get to pick 2 normal things. Normal? These are normal? Okay.
Also, you have magic, so that's an option too. That could be
Yes.
considered a weapon.
Nice. Okay, I do.
My body is a weapon.
I am the weapon. I know Kung Fu. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I know the magics. I know just enough to be dangerous.
That is really exciting because, and you will see that she will grab from her backpack. I have these, and she has some nunchucks, and you just see her like flip them around. And you'll see her go into the other side, and she has a hockey stick.
Oh my god.
I stole it from someone, but it's fine.
Hell yes.
It's communal. I acquired it.
Oh
So-
my gosh. I get to act out my childhood dream of breaking into a place with Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. Yes. All right. This is it. Let's do this.
Valid. I'm so glad that I could be here for your first moment, this experience together. But I think that they are waiting on us. Should we go up? Is there a second story to this place?
There is not.
It's one story.
One
What's
story.
it look like inside? What do we see from the back?
So when you open that back door, you are in a small little mudroom.
Okay.
And there are several pairs of shoes and some jackets hanging. And directly across from you is another door that is closed. On the other side of that door, you recognize Alice's voice.
In distress? Oh.
She does not seem to be distressed. You're listening, and it's a little hard to make out without, like, opening the door. But you hear her say something about putting it back. I'm sure there's some sort of spell. There's the hill. I'm sure that could help. So you're hearing bits and pieces.
Okay, cool. All right. Sounds like Alice wants to put the spice back into pumpkins. and maybe get the help of a thing that is under a hill that Maggie seems to be really wigged out about. Cool. Right.
This is all lining up to be
Mhm.
interesting. So, so we think that she's good then? Like, do you think that's good?
I don't know. I'm wondering if we should be quietly sneaking the jars of pumpkin stuff out the back. Like, because she's not in the room with the still. Like, this we know. Okay.
Yeah, I have
Also-
to wait to use fire. Do you see a lighter anywhere?
On the side of the house, I have taken my glowing dagger and I'm very gently tracing the edge of the window to see if I can get it to open while I'm waiting for whatever explosion's gonna come from the back, looking at Kirby like,
I will let you act under
quietest
pressure.
distraction.
So you can roll plus cool to act under pressure to try and open this window.
Since I've read about this sort of thing, I'm actually gonna roll my sharp instead of my cool.
Fantastic.
Nice.
That is 11 on the dice plus 2 for my sharp.
All right. You get that open, no problem. It is silent. The window, it's like your magic greased it or something. It slides open without a sound.
I'm just like, that cat's been rubbing up against the sill so much. It's just
It
perfectly...
opens, no problem at all.
Still listening because I'm expecting them to like kick in the back door or like
Right.
cause a commotion. I haven't heard anything yet, so I will turn to Kirby and be like, "Do you want to climb in and just start handing me, or do you want me to go in and start handing you?"
Looks like my wife.
We're working on that. I'm gonna give you a boost, and I'm gonna boost Kirby up to climb in the window.
With that exceptional roll, you were able to find a little step stool. Like a little ladder thing. So you can climb into the window and get in silently. You are you did this
Even better.
so well.
Okay, let's go. You find your wife. I'll start grabbing jars, and by the time they set something on fire, we can get out of here.
Okay. So you were able to get several jars and start getting them out of the laboratory. And Kirby, you creep towards the door, and it must be on the other side of the room from where that mudroom door is, because you can also hear Alice. And the same things. Something about the thing under the hill. Sure, there's a way. What kind of deal is going to be? It won't be a problem. Kirby won't mind.
Kirby minds.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I don't know what to do. Whether I should just keep listening or go get my wife. I'm gonna keep listening.
Okay. You're listening some more, and there's another voice saying, I think Kirby would mind. I don't want to do it.
Is that old man Jenkins?
No, but it is another familiar voice.
What? What?
You know this voice.
Is it my father?
It is your father.
My father, no!
It is David.
What is happening?
Is Kirby still in the room with me? Is this
Yes.
we're bookending?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I just watched like the Kirby, what's wrong? As I'm loading jars into my tuba case.
It's my dad.
Your dad? Do you want me to kill him?
Maybe.
Okay. I pull my shotgun out of the tuba case.
Oh my god!
Get ready to rack it.
Oh my god!
Meanwhile, in the mudroom, Pearl, you have recognized Uncle David's voice. So you know that it is cousin-in-law Alice and Uncle David in the room having this conversation. Uncle
Yeah.
David, who used to run the pumpkin farm.
Why the hell
What?
is your uncle in a spice house?
Why is he in the what?
Why is he in a spice house? Like, we are in like an illegal, like, pumpkin spice processing house. Like, we in a pumpkin cracked in. What is he doing here?
I think that there is some bad stuff going on, and I really think that there needs to be an intervention. And also, I don't think that he's willing to buy cups. But we should talk to him.
You do hear, Kirby, you hear this as well from your door. You hear music start. And then you hear Alice. What the hell, David? I'm having fun. Don't you have fun, Alice? Don't you know what fun is?
Pearl, what the fuck is going on with your family, man?
I don't know. I think Kirby should have gone with the original idea of getting a pottery shop personally, but you know, she just really liked fucking pumpkins, I guess. So here we are.
Oh man. Okay.
Do I recognize the music?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. What?
Okay. Is it the mash? Is it the monster mash?
Yep. Did we break Alondra? Just a little?
Not quite, but close.
Excellent.
Is your dad shooting up pumpkin spice while listening to the Monster Mash? Is that what's happening right now?
It's not my dad, for one.
I thought it was your
But
dad.
yes, I think so. Yes.
You hear the sound of men's shoes on a wooden floor, moving rhythmically.
Oh,
He seems
no.
to be dancing.
Oh god.
What
He's
is
a really
going
good
on
dancer.
in there?
I don't know, but I'm about to break down the door and find out and confront my dad and my wife.
Oh my god. We need to get all the jars out of here before the cops show up.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to confront them because WTF, like, we have like a PSL problem.
Yeah.
And, like, also dancing's fun. He's a really good dancer.
Okay.
You can't see it, but I know. I
No.
can hear the shuffling.
Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. It's rhythmic. It's very rhythmic.
So it's syncopation, etc.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to pull out my signature weapon of a sawn-off shotgun and bust into that room.
Okay.
Damn the torpedoes.
As you bust in, you see your father. His dark hair with a nice little white patch right there. His pumpkin decorated jacket. As he is dancing around the room. Your wife is sitting on a chair, just head in hands, looking exasperated with him.
Oh my god.
And he's holding a champagne flute
Oh
that
god.
is filled with an orange liquid, and he keeps sipping at it and giggling and dancing more.
God.
What the pumpkin spice fuck is happening?
Kirby! You joined us. Come drink with me. And he holds out the cup to you. No, it's good. It's good. It's the good stuff.
What is it?
It's-
Dad, you don't just offer people random liquids.
It's pumpkin shine. Pumpkin spice shine. It's good.
Oh god.
Mix it with a little bit of
Oh.
honey. Say, it sparkles, it tingles on your tongue. And he's just dancing and sipping his drink and occasionally holding it out to you.
Are you party to this?
No. I did a little bit of research and it led me here, and I was hoping that I could just talk him into finding a way to put the spice back in the pumpkins. You know, save Halloween, save everything.
So, wait, Kirby, your dad stole the pumpkin spice?
The man has a problem.
Is this
I
why
don't
you
have a
took over the
problem.
farm?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe it was a forced retirement.
Oh my
We didn't want
God,
it to
I
get
never
public. You know how
realized.
famous he is.
Yeah, he's the Pumpkin King. Everybody knows about your dad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, he did have to change the family name, but yeah.
Alice
Oh my
looks at
God.
you. Wait, what? You had a different name?
Yeah.
Sorry, was I not supposed to say something about that? I thought she knew.
It was a long time ago. I was a little kid. Like,
Oh,
and I mean, it's not that big of a leap from, the German Kirby's to the English translation of pumpkins. My dad, David S. Pumpkins.
I wondered. Oh my god. It was there the entire time. Oh my god.
look, I've been doing some research because, like I said, I followed the clues, and I'm pretty sure that if we talk to the thing under the hill, he will help us put the spice back in the pumpkins.
Oh, do we have to talk to Marcus? He's in such a mood right now.
I know we're underwater financially, but maybe if we turn Dad into the police, there will be a reward.
Yeah, I don't think he's working alone.
Oh no.
And he's dancing around. Of course I'm not alone. I'm never alone. I've got spice.
Oh god.
Is that a metaphor, or is that like his incredibly thug-like bouncer friend who's gonna show up any second? I just want to know what we're dealing with here.
No, he's only got skeletons. It's good.
No, I got a real friend. I got a friend who's super close to me. He helps me out, man.
Oh no, not the thing under the
It's
hill.
not Marcus, is it? God damn it.
Nah, Marcus is chill. He's letting me hang out here. If you go down the hall into that bedroom, the door actually doesn't go to the bedroom, it goes under the hill. We're good terms, but, we're not working together. He's just letting me borrow his crib.
I thought this house looked familiar.
Is this Marcus's front door? Are we hanging out in the front hallway of the thing under the hill?
It wasn't orange the last time I was here.
Basically. But no, I got a real human buddy. And
This isn't about your Tom Hanks delusion, is it?
no, but I do know him. No, the newest batch of pumpkin shine, not sweetened with honey. High fructose corn syrup.
Oh god.
No! Oh, say it ain't so. We said we'd never touch that stuff.
Look, old man Jenkins has given it to me at a discount.
Ew.
Jenkins, why?
'Cause I provide him with the shine.
Well, that cancels my date for tonight.
My pumpkin
Aw.
empire is ruined.
No, we can figure out how to get it back. Or do something else with it. We can.
Yeah. I mean, you can put it back with magic. But you don't have magic. You don't have magic, right, kid?
I
have
don't.
magic.
Yeah, you don't have magic. Okay.
No, Dad. No magic at all.
All right.
No. I mean, if you've ever seen Pearl ice skate, it feels magical.
Yeah,
but I think she's
definitely.
doing it with raw talent.
Wait, you're a skater? Do you dance?
Dad, it's Pearl.
Facts on facts.
Your niece.
Oh, yeah! Hey, kid. You want some spice?
Obviously,
Your
yeah.
underage niece?
It is legal in Germany.
There we go. Because we
We're
got
not
German
actually
names.
German.
But our name's German is close enough. And
Yeah,
he'll
this
pass
whole
his champagne
history
glass to
lesson.
Pearl.
Pearl is going to take it, and I think she will. Oh. I don't know if she would drink it. I think she'd set it to the side. She'd be like, "No, you're cut off."
Okay. And he doesn't really notice. He just keeps dancing to the Monster Mash. It's on a loop.
Of course it is.
This Spotify Unwrap's gonna be.
All right. Yeah.
I think I got most of the jars into the tuba case. So we could always head back to the farm and see if we can use some magic to restore the spice into the pumpkins. I think I read about something like this once, so I might be able to. I can't do it myself. That's not how I operate. But maybe somebody else we know would have an ability to do a thing. I could certainly try, or help, or we could always ask Marcus.
You've said his name several times now.
At least 3.
And you hear the door at the end of the hall open.
Immediate, just like, oh shit, that was the third one, wasn't it? Like, absolutely lost track.
And this creature comes walking out. He's really not all that impressive. There's something about taking form in this house that makes him more human looking. He is clearly made from earth, though. And he does have an assortment of eyes on the top of his head. And an assortment of eyelids that are closed. 13 closed eyelids and 6 open eyes. And all 6 of those eyes turn to you, Maggie.
Hey, Mark. How's it been?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. I was gonna, send you a card once I got settled back in, but you know how the rental market is these days. You never stay in one place for too long. No, it's not like that. I wasn't avoiding you. I don't have a lot of reasons to come to the hill anymore. Like, we were really young, Mark. I really need you to understand. Like, that was a long time ago.
God damn.
And his shoulders slump.
This is tough to watch.
Hey, maybe coffee. We try coffee. We could try coffee. That's not a metaphor. That is not a metaphor. I mean literal, actual coffee.
And he seems to brighten. And he nods.
Okay. 2 a.m. under the cemetery, like usual? Great. Do you know how to get the spice back into the pumpkins?
And there's a long series of grunts and groans. And he gives you the specific incantations that you'll need. And the instructions, the list of tools. He gives you the whole thing through this series of grunts that no one else seems to understand.
I just keep nodding and going, yeah, right. No, I've definitely seen River do that. That should be easy. That's not a problem. Well, we might have to. I'm not sure if she's unlocked that directly, but we can probably. You think Pearl has latent powers? You would know better than me. You've been around longer. It's just like only half the conversation that doesn't make any sense.
And once all the instructions are given and he's confirmed that 2 a.m. under the cemetery, he heads back down the hallway and closes the door behind him.
He was cute.
You know, could have been a lot worse. Last time I ran into an ex unexpectedly, it was a lot more violent.
He seems nice. Seems sad.
He has beautiful eyes. This is.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a rough century for him. We should get out of this house. I'm a little concerned about the
Flammability?
yeah, that was the word I was looking for, actually. I don't know what that still's been leaching into the walls here.
Come on, Alice, let's go back to the farm where we belong.
Yep. Sorry I didn't tell you. I didn't want to implicate your dad until I knew it was your dad. I didn't,
You
Are
can
we calling
always
the
tell
police?
me anything.
That's real sweet. I still didn't want to do it without being sure. And should we call the cops? You said you guys have a plan now to put the stuff back?
If we can get the spice back in my beloved pumpkins and save the season, I think we can leave the cops out of it and maybe just have my dad committed.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of this on tape. I recorded most of it, so yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. And
How much exactly did you record?
Oh, I stopped when your friend came down the
Great,
hall.
that's all I needed to know. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
I got the pumpkin dancing thing. And the offering moonshine to an underage. I figured that would also be a little bit incriminating. All right, so you are able to load back up into the little red truck. And are you taking Dad with you, or are you just leaving him in the spice house?
He seems like he's having the time of his life. We'll just leave him there,
Okay.
but take the remaining moonshine.
All right, you are able to load up the rest of the moonshine and head on back to the farm. And let's go ahead. And I would like River to use magic. So
Ooh.
that is rolling plus weird
Okay.
to
Let
see
me-
if you can do the magic. So this is technically a big magic, but you've already got all the instructions from Marcus, the elemental
Okay.
being under the hill.
Okay. All right, I've got a +2 for weird. So
All right.
this will work. Okay. It's 2d6?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that was a bad roll. That was also a bad roll. Okay. That was a grand total of 8.
8. Okay. Well, it works imperfectly. We're going to say that your effect is going to be doing the one thing that is beyond human limitations, which is putting the spice back into the pumpkins, because that's what you're trying to do.
Yep.
There's a glitch, though.
Oh.
So there are 5 options, and you get to choose. The
Okay.
effect is weakened.
Yeah.
The effect is of short duration.
Oh.
You take 1 harm.
Oh.
The magic draws immediate unwanted attention, or it has a problematic side effect.
Uh-oh. Oh.
So you get to
interesting.
choose which glitch you would like.
Oh. Well, I don't want it to be short term, because then
That would be a problem.
that would be a problem. Oh God. Well, okay. Okay. What if it? What if it draws unwanted attention?
Okay. It draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Okay. Yeah.
As
Maybe I
you
can run over the tree line.
as you are infusing the spice back into the pumpkins,
Yeah.
you've got all the jars open in front of you, and
Yep.
you've got it. You're concentrating. It all rises up from the jars in like this orange cloud, and it settles over the field and settles into the pumpkins. But there's a really big boom that comes along with it as the pumpkins just sort of suck all the spice back into them all at once.
Okay.
And with that boom, this gentleman from the next farm over comes wandering in.
God damn it.
Old man,
Kirby?
get back to your own farm.
Hey, what happened to your pumpkins?
Not a damn thing.
We believe that.
Are you sure? Why are they
Pretty
orange?
sure they're my pumpkins.
But I thought they were... Okay.
Wait, how much did Jenkins know?
Jenkins was in on it.
Son of a bitch!
He's
Him
the
and his
corn
corn
syrup supplier.
farm, yeah.
Yeah. He's the corn guy with the
He's
high
the
fructose corn
corn.
syrup.
God damn it, these old men!
He looks over at Maggie. So, still on for tonight?
Sorry, something came up.
Oh.
We're gonna have to reschedule.
You sure? Pretty lady
Yeah.
like you?
Yeah, I'm sure, actually.
Hmm.
Heard you've been hitting that artificial sweetener, Jenkins.
God.
He picks up what you're putting down. I see. All right.
Would be a shame if that started getting around town.
Might lose your GMO free status.
Hmm.
All right. You win this round. Send a friend over to the corn maze. It'll be fun. I'll let you
I
in
think
for
we've
free.
had enough fun for this harvest season.
He glares and then stomps off.
This is a lot more intense, like, interpolitical turmoil in the farmers than I anticipated.
Well, you have saved the pumpkins. That used to belong to David S. Pumpkins and now belong to Kirby.
God damn.
I think I do turn to Pearl at some point and just go, I'm really sorry that you didn't get to light anything on fire. If you want to come over next time I'm performing a blood rite, I'd be happy to show you how to do proper letting.
Okay, yeah, totally. Can River go?
Yeah, I'd be happy to show both of you. Your skates would be great for opening veins, and River, I can help you try to control those weird outbursts that happen when you get sort of flustered when you're around people you like. You know
Just
that
make
your
sure-
hair
make
glows
sure-
when that happens,
Ooh.
right?
Make
Oh,
sure not to
really?
use the clown horn. in
No,
the-
no,
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Clown horn.
No.
It's a long story.
No, nuh-uh.
Ask your Aunt Alice about it sometime.
Mm-mm.
And Alice just shakes her head. Yeah. Well, thank you all for this particular session of chaos. I love
Oh
these
my-
things. They are...
God.
There were no rails for it to go off of. But if there had been, it would have been so far off. I love it.
Oh my god.
We're going to take a quick moment to let everyone say hello, goodbye, and tell us anything you want to promote. We're going to go in the opposite order, so Katie.
Hello! I occasionally can be seen here,
Yay!
and that's pretty much it. Support your local libraries, and
Yes.
don't let people restrict kids' access to books because they love reading all kinds of weird shit.
Excellent, yes. Alondra.
I'm Alondra, aka Lady Bedivere. You can find me over at Quests and Chaos. You can sometimes find me here. I just recorded my first ever session with Miskatonic Playhouse, which was very fun. You can look up my writing and such anywhere you can find at Lady Bedivere. That's pretty much what I'm up to these days. So come say hi.
All right. And E.
You can find me here on the Majestic Goose Network every other Wednesday with Crits and Knits, in which I play Owen, the crotchety old man.
Yay! And Rebecca.
I am Bomb Clancy everywhere on the internet except for TikTok, where I took Mimic for Hire or Sire for Hire. Depending on if you want to see some TTRPG content or specifically Vampire or World of Darkness. And if you wanted to see an actual play, Go to Sanguine Wizard on YouTube, where we played through an Anarch Fall of London game over the past year, and I think they just posted the last episode, so there's nothing to catch up on. It's complete. We just started a new chronicle with Ancilla, so we'll be posting that soon. Our Dusktown Chronicle, Sanguine Wizard.
Excellent. And I am Danny. You can find me here at the Majestic Goose Network doing a whole bunch of stuff. You can find me on Ink and Lyre on Sundays doing Chromatic Academy Chrysalis. We're on our 2nd season. And a couple other places, but the important thing to talk about is the upcoming Storytime with Silas. This is our 4th year of Storytime with Silas, where we release a spooky story every Thursday in the month of October. And this year, October has 5. So we have things underway for most of them, and cross your fingers that we get all of them done on time. We always do. It'll be fine. But we have some fantastic stuff lined up, and some of the voices you heard tonight are probably going to sound familiar when we get into story time. So stay tuned for that. It is available on all your podcatchers as Storytime with Silas. And if you want to hear some of the stuff we've done in past years, pop on over. We've got it up on all of your standard podcatchers. It's up on Spotify, and I believe you can also get to it through the Majestic Goose Network website. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for playing with me. This was fantastic. And I look forward to seeing folks back next month for more Meme of the Month. Bye.
Bye-bye.